Well, good evening, everybody. It's been a long time, so let's just make sure we are connected everywhere. So let's go to Facebook first and see if we are live, and we are, or I think we are. Yes, we are. So I'll wait for you to all get logged in, and let's have a look at YouTube and make sure we are live on YouTube. It feels like forever. And it actually is. Yes, we are live on YouTube as well. So good evening, everybody. So hi, Sandra, Kathleen, Joanne. Oh, it's so lovely to see you all. Pam, Paula, Carol, Sally Ann. Oh, bless you. Saz, even. Hope it's okay today. Busy getting down and dirty in your craft room. Well, I don't think you need to tell us anymore, Carol. So hi, Kay, Emma. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Lane. Oh, you're all getting here now. I forgot to do the 10-minute reminder as well. That's because I was faffing about trying to find all this stuff. So let me take this off, and we'll have a little bit of a catch up while I'm waiting for everybody to get logged in. So yes, so hi everybody. It's a long-winded story, which I will tell you when everybody else is here. I forgot to do the 10-minute reminder. That's my fault. But hopefully everybody will remember that we're here tonight. And also, hopefully they'll remember, and they did see the post that I put on everywhere. So how are you all? It feels like ages since I've spoken to some of you. Obviously, I had my online workshop yesterday, which was marvellous. So thank you to everybody who joined in the online workshop yesterday. For those of you that haven't done one yet, get yourself booked on. The next one is I always do one in between Christmas and New Year. I think it's the 27th or the 28th of December. When Karen gets here, I'll get her to pop links on everywhere just to show you all. I know it's nice to be back. It really is nice to be back. It's a long story, which I will wrap up in a nutshell and tell you all. It's not resolved yet, so the internet issues are not 100% resolved. But, thank you, Jackie. But I am now on a different broadband, which is working perfectly for me. So when we did the online workshop yesterday, a couple of people had freezing issues, but that definitely wasn't mine, because my little iPad over on the left here tells me when the signal drops. And 28th of December, thank you, Sue. Hi, Lozzie. Hi, Caroli. So yes, so we are back, and I am so glad because I've missed talking to you all. So what we're going to do tonight is, I actually was going to do a demo from scratch, and when I was getting ready, well, that's a lie. When I was tidying up yesterday after the workshop, I came across these demos. I've actually got about 6 or 8 or 10 demos that I've prepped for TV that never got done. So I thought, you know what, it's the first one back. Let's have a little bit of a treat. So we're going to have 2 demos. They're mainly all done because these are the ones that I prepped for TV. But I am going to do both of these and have a little bit of a catch up with you all. Oh, bless you, Susan. Hi, Angela. How are you doing? I've not spoken to any of my design team for ages. There's so much going on. And just, hiya, Sue. Sue, where were you yesterday? Did you tell me you couldn't take part yesterday? I noticed you weren't there. Hi, Lynn. Sue says she loves the front one, this one. Well, we are gonna have a bit of a play. Thank you, Julie. So have I. It's been ages, and it's dead frustrating for somebody who, I love my Monday nights. I absolutely love it. It's not a chore for me doing this, but it was so stressful. I couldn't do anything. The internet was just basically dropping on and off constantly. I'm sure you'd get through a few of those if you kept going. Hi, Helen. Hi, Wendy. Thank you, Palm. I'm glad to be back as well. I probably could, but you know the story, everybody. You know what it's like when I prep these demos for TV. I always think I've got loads and loads of time, and I never have. I think it's because we talk too much. You know we do. Hi, Celia. So let me just get a drink, and I'm going to tell you about my broadband, which I know you're not really bothered about, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's not finished yet. I've got my coffee. Oh, thank you, Wilbur. I know everybody has, Sue. Everybody has. Hazy babe, I'm sorry. I did get your message, but I didn't see it till this afternoon. So I might give you a ring, Hazy babe, in a few days. Can't be tomorrow because I'm out tomorrow and we're going to see Leona Lewis tomorrow night. So I might give you a ring on Thursday, Hazy babe. But I'll text you first to make sure you're free. Right, so long story short, so you know I've had all these issues with Sky. I'm going to do this while I'm talking to you. Every time I've spoken to Sky, it's been a different reason for the internet failing and a different solution every single time. So the last time this happened, I was not a happy bunny, and they then told me I had to send photographs to them of all the cables at the back of my router. Oh, that's fine. So I've sent you the video today. And then they decided it was the cable that was wrong, which is bizarre because it's the cable they sent with the broadband. Anyway, sent me a new one, put the new one in. This was on Wednesday. Put the new one in and it still did the same thing. So I thought enough is enough. So I rang Virgin. So I've now got, currently at the moment, at this present moment in time, I've got Virgin Wi-Fi and I've got Sky TV and Sky Broadband. So I'm paying for two at the minute, but I'm hoping to resolve that tomorrow. Right, so that were that. So what I'm going to do first is... What else did I need to tell you? I needed to tell you something else. Can't remember. Thank you, Tracy. It'll be with yeah. So currently I'm paying for broadband from Virgin and from Sky. So I was just going to flick everything over and switch it all over to Virgin, but when I tried to set the Virgin TV up, the Virgin TV wouldn't work. So I've now got Virgin broadband that works perfectly, Virgin TV that doesn't work at all, and I've also got Sky TV that does work, but Sky broadband that doesn't work. How absolutely bizarre is that? So anyway. Hi, Emma. So hi to everybody I've not spoken to yet. It's nice to be back. We'll get this show on the road in a minute and see where we're at. So here we go. So yeah, we're going to do two demos tonight. I'm going to do two giveaways at the end, as ever. And I'll probably do a couple of the lustre powders. Now, I need to give you all a little heads up. So for those of you that haven't had the lustre powders yet, or if you're collecting them... Oh, that's not a lustre powder. That's a pearls. And for those of you that are collecting them, they're now really, 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 really hard for me to get. So I'm going to get to a point where I can't replace some of these colours, I think, which is just a shame. I am working on this. I am trying to fix this problem, but it's out of my control. So for those of you that haven't seen them, these are the colours that I've currently got in the collection. Well, actually, Sally Ann, yes, the Virgin is going to be more expensive than the Sky when it's finished. But I'm not going to go on about it. You don't want to hear all that palaver. Just know that on top of all this that's going off with my broadband, we're having the bathroom redone as well. So we've actually been without a bathroom for a week and a half. So we've been to my mum's for a shower in a bathroom. Yeah. Because we've got no bathroom apart from the toilet that they leave us with every night, which I'm really pleased about. Right, so I might send you some photos. I might show you what it looks like when it's finished. Should be done by the end of this week, beginning of next week. So, Karen, if you don't mind, will you put me a link for the lustre powders on YouTube and on Facebook, please? And I'm saying this in all honesty, we've only been told today that we can't get some of these anymore. So I'm probably not going to be able to replace them. So I currently sell the lustre powders in sets of 5 on the website and also individually. So the sets of 5 that I've put together, as you can see here, yeah, are colours that coordinate really well with each other. So you don't have to worry about that. You can literally just pick a set that's got colours in you like and know that they're going to work together. So this is the summer set, and that's on black cardstock and white cardstock. This is watercolour card black, but it's regular cardstock white. Then we have the botanical set. I'm showing you these because I don't think I've ever shown you these on the lives. I have on TV, but never on the lives. So this is the botanical set on black and on white. And you can see just how pearlescent they are. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the vintage set. So the vintage set is actually one of my personal favourites because there's a couple of them that have the glitter in. So, actually, there's 4 of the 5 in here. So if I wiggle these, can you see, look, the sapphire, the plum, the verdigris and the russet, they have little flakes of glitter in them as well. So, like, more solid flakes. They're absolutely stunning. I'll show you on the white as well. There we go. You can't go wrong with any of these. This is the metallics, which is always popular because people are comfortable with metallics. So you've got the silver, the gold, the obsidian, which is like a charcoal grey. It's not black. The warm copper and the choco oxide, which is absolutely gorgeous. Oops. And then, there's 2 more. Yeah, they look completely different. It's like having a twofer. Then you've got the spring, which has the wisteria, the sea foam, the splendid scarlet, which I absolutely love, the cornflower petal, and the pale gold. That pale gold actually looks a bit greeny on screen, but it isn't in real life. And then again on black cardstock. And this is literally me just mixing a little bit with water on my mat and picking it up with a paintbrush and just dragging the paintbrush down. And then the last one, which is another one of my favourites, is the Carnival set. So the Carnival has Orchid, Lagoon Pool, African Sunset, which is one of my faves, the Cerulean Sky and Firecracker. And let me show you them on white card. So just to remind you, just to say one more time, I'm getting to the stage where we're running really low on some of these and I might not be able to get them again. So if you're collecting them, now is the time. Now is the time. They're all lush, unfortunately. So let's get a drink. Let's get a drink and catch up with you all, see what I've missed. Your life seems full of, oh, thank you, Wendy. Yeah, Kathleen says on YouTube, that's brilliant. We'd all better order some more stash to help Phill pay for his broadband and Sky. I know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not bothered. The most important thing is that we are working, and that is what is more important to me. So we're going to finish this little card. It's nearly already done. It's nearly already done. And it's been sitting in my craft room for weeks. And the stamps I've got here are the Floral Curios Cascading Frames. Yeah. And I'm just going to show you how these, I mean, wow, look at that. They're just, I love these stamps anyway. I'm going to do a quick recap for you with the stamps in a second. And Karen's going to be absolutely demented trying to pop links on for me. Hiya, Rose. Oh, Rose, I've just caught the top of your message before it went off. Oh, bless you, darling. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Rose. That's brilliant, Patricia. Oh, actually, Patricia, you've just jogged my memory. Karen, is the Black Friday thing still on? I'm not sure whether it is or not, but Karen's the best person to ask because I don't do any of that. And I honestly can't remember whether Karen posted the link to the powders, so I'm going to get one. Ba 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 ba. Here we go. So I'm going to pop a link on YouTube with the powders, because you're going to miss out if you don't order them pretty soon, and it's a fab present to yourself as well. Even if you just got one set. Been made. Oh, on the 6th of December, innit? Talk about timing, eh? Talk about timing. Anyway, let's crack on. So this card is more or less already put together, and I think it's one that I must have started on TV and not finished, because I never prep this much when I'm on TV. I like to show you as much as I can, as you know. So what we're going to do is find one of the images that I've already stamped, which is here, and we'll colour one of these in just so I can show you. I'm pretty sure you've seen me do this loads of times before. Now, where have I put the powders? Here they are. So I'll just change the colours a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to keep them the same. I'm going to keep them the same. I've got no space in here. So the colours I think I used on here are the ones I've just picked up. So here we've got Cornflower Petal and we've got Enchanted Wisteria. I think that's the wrong one. I think that should be Orchid Whisper. And we've got the Verdigris. So I'm assuming most of you have seen these, but I'm going to pretend that some of you haven't. So these are not just mica powders. So Sally, Saz, if you're watching, these are Lustre Pigment Powders. So these basically have the mica in them, and they have fixative built in, and they also have pigment powder. So these are actually better than the Perfect Pearls because you can do more with them, and they also have the fixative built in. So you're not worried. Yeah, they are easy to colour in, Irene. I think the Black Friday's finished on the website. I honestly don't know because Karen does all that. So what that means is when you've done something like this, you don't have to seal it or anything with an airspray or a mist of water. It seals itself. And you can create watercolour paints from them, which is what I'm going to do now. If I can find a paintbrush that's not filthy. Oh, look at the state of these. This is shameful. Let me see if I've got a cleaner one in here. Oh no, that's even worse. Oh, well, the brush is all right. The water in it's filthy. So these are, I'm just going to show you this because you'll be ashamed of me. These are the ones that I use on TV. Look at the state of them. You can see I've not cleaned them properly. properly, which is shameful. That's because I'm always rushing to get out of the studio. Oh, that's brilliant. Phil, are you doing Stamporama at York? No, we are not. However, for those of you that go to Happy Stampers, we have just said yes to that next year. Is it condensation? Is what condensation? On these? On these? Yeah, it is, look. So it does. Hi, Margaret. So let's just colour one of these images in. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do the top part just to show you how easy it is to do. So one of the things I like to do here, look, you can see it's so easy. It's just dead easy to do this. We're just going to do different shades of the same colours. And I said to Karen, I won't demo the powders because I know we ain't got many. And what am I doing? I'm demoing the powders. She'll brain me. So I'm just taking a little bit of the powder out, look, and mixing it with some water. So a couple of tips. So top tip, I'm going to show you this because you can actually see them. You can actually see the shimmer in that before I even paint with it. How beautiful is that already? So top tip, when you're going over a stamped image, it will soften the black. So if I just wiggle that a little bit, there you go. Look, you can see that I've gone over the whole image. Now you still get to see the colour underneath, the black lines from the stamp underneath, but it softens it, which I think is really good. So the more water you have, the more translucent the paints will be. Happy Stampers is on the Wirral, Michelle. So I'll just paint this one. And I'll do this really quick. There is literally no skill required for this. You just, if you can colour inside the lines, you can colour with these powders. And the difference is that we've got this beautiful pearlescent shimmer. I'm not using watercolour card. This is my ice white cardstock, which is the one that I use for everything. It is on the website. There is a link in the description so do I need another purple flower? Not with that one. So I'm not going to waste that. I'll just make this one a little bit darker at the bottom. The other good thing with these is you can leave them to dry. You can leave them to set in an empty palette or on an acrylic block or on a sheet of acetate. And then you can reactivate them with water. Let's just try and get a little bit of a paler one. So just by using more water, look, I've got a paler shade. That will do for that one. And then we'll move on to the darker colour, which is the Enchanted Wisteria. I'm going to mix it with this, so I'm not going to waste that. I will look at all your comments later because I can't keep up. I can't do two jobs at once. What's the date for the show on the Wirral? Oh, crikey, so I can't remember. I don't even think they've published it yet, so I'm not sure we can tell you. But I will tell you as soon as we can. So we are doing a couple of shows next year. We're not going to Kent, and I've had so many people ask me, but it's just too far for us. So let's do the rose. So we've now got a darker shade of purple. And this is literally how easy this is to do. So darker shade of purple. And if you use it until the colour runs out, let me just show you. So you can see the rose there, look, is a lovely deep purple. But this little flower I've just done here is a softer shade. It's almost a lilac, but it's the same colour. And I've just carried on using the brush until the paint has run out, till the powder's run out. So it dilutes. The colour gets softer the more you use it. Any more flowers? I'm going to do this one. Oh, it's so easy to do. Yeah, I will do, Pam. Well, we always used to go to Happy Stampers, and then they stopped doing it. They retired, if you remember. Oh, well, that's good, Paula. Sorry, I've just flicked over to YouTube. It's I've missed something. What have I missed, Audrey? Audrey must be struggling with something. Audrey, that's brilliant. I've just seen Audrey, she's put, that rules me out then, I can't stay in the lines ever. So what you need to do, like Karen says, just use clear embossing powder. So if you stamp your image, heat emboss it with clear embossing powder, Audrey, your powder will, the embossing powder will resist these paints and it will push it back inside. Bless you. I mean, look how much is still left on there. It's almost a shame to waste it, but too late. Don't tell Leonie. Oh, actually, you know what? Rather than waste this that's on the mat, you know, who was it that said they bought some? So this is Paula. So rather than waste this that's on the mat that's left over, we'll colour the butterflies with it. So the two butterflies, look. We're just going to dab them in it. We'll dab them in it. Oops. We'll dab them in it and leave them there. It's better than wasting it. And remember as well, you can also use these powders in water misters. So if you've got any of my, hang on, I'm trying to get a bit more on here. That'll do. If you've got any of my empty water mister bottles, so if you've got any of these, you can actually put the powder in and create your own pearlescent misters. Right, now let's get some, I need to just get a little bit of gold for the centre of these flowers. And I keep going to the wrong side. Oh no, let's have yellow. Oh no, let's have orange. We're having orange, we're having African sunset in the centre. So a little bit of water. A little bit of powder. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's the easiest thing in the world. Remember, I always forget to tell you this, you've probably seen Catherine on TV. Audrey, you can do it with these, darling, honestly. I mean, look, you've just seen, I've literally just gone over the image. Yeah, you've probably seen Catherine on telly with the moulds, the Zori moulds. And you can dust your moulds with this. So you can dust your moulds and then put your resin in or your air dry clay or whatever you like. Oops, wrong one. And it will colour your air dry clay, etc, etc. Oh, that's got a lovely coppery tone now. Oh, lovely. And then I'll just colour the leaves in, and then I can show you a completed section, and then at least you've seen me do something rather than just put the card together. And you know I'm going to tell you about the watercolour pens. They sold out, well, they sold out 3 times, I think, on TV. I do have some more stock for TV, but I'm now not back until, at the moment, I'm not back until January. I'm sorry to disappoint you, everybody. I should have been on the 10th of December. So I should have been on the 10th of December, but we've got a family Christmas get-together the day before. That's too much. And I'm staying over at my mum's, so I can't get to TV the day after, so I've had to cancel it. So let's just do these leaves. Oh, I love this colour. This is the verdigris. It's absolutely gorgeous. Normally I would use 2 different greens for the leaves, but I'm just going to do them all the same colour. That's too much. And let's get a bit of green on these butterflies. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, it's too strong. Let me just wash that off. I'm not putting any more on that, it's too dark. Right, so let's just show you this little image I've coloured in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The butterflies might not be going on now, I'll put the green on. And that's how easy that was to do. So easy. The centre of that big flower is still wet, as you can see, but look at the shimmer already. The more once it's bone dry, that will shimmer even more than it is doing now. I love this. And the other bonus with this, I'm not going to use these butterflies, it's too dark and I won't be happy with it. I might use this one if it dries in time. Let me just show you the shimmer in it, look. Oops. Let me just see if I can wiggle it so you can see the shimmer, because it is starting to shimmer. Oh, you can just see it. It's still too wet. I was just going to tell you something else and I forgot. Yeah, the other thing that I really like about this is the colour doesn't come off, look. So it's not gonna rub off once it's set. I'll chuck this in the parcel with you, whoever wins one of the prizes tonight. So obviously, you can do your splats and everything with these. So let's just put this card together. In fact, let me have a drink. Let me have a drink and catch up with you all for 2 minutes. I actually still have a bottle of purple spray in a bottle. Must be 20 years old. Wow. Crikey, Audrey, yes. Kathleen, I bought a children's paint set just for the palette. Well, actually, Kathleen, I have got some posh palettes on the way, but I've changed them 3 times. I've just missed something. I've just flicked back over to Facebook. I've missed something. Teresa. Oh, bless him, Teresa. I hope he's okay. Oh, my word. That's going to take some... Hi, Shaz. Oh, bless him, Teresa. Now, Vicky, it could be worse. Vicky's just put... She's trying to finish some Christmas cards while she's watching. She's just dropped a jar of Diamond Dazzle on the floor. Oh, my God. Hi, Maureen. Oh, Teresa, bless you, darling. I hope he's on the mend sooner rather than later. Right, so I've got 2 layers for this card. I'm not going to splat it or anything. We're leaving it nice and clean and simple. But what we are going to do with this is use the new crystal dust. And I know I'm extravagant with cardstock, you know I am. You don't have to have as many layers as I've got. I mean, you should, but you don't have to. Ilona. Oh, it's nice to see you, darling. How are you doing? I will catch up with you all as soon as I get a minute. And Ilona, Saz, if you're still here. Lozzie, if you're still here. Helen, if you're still here. The new flower dyes are coming on Thursday, I think. So you'll get yours on Friday. So the first series of the 2024 flower dyes are here, or will be on Wednesday or Thursday. So the design team will be getting their hands on them to play with pretty soon. And I've not even shown my design team the new dyes for January yet. But I know you're gonna love them. There are 7, I think, 7 sets. Right, so I'm just layering this up now. The cardstock I've got here is my diamond white, ice diamond as ever, and the lilac shade, which works really, really well, is lavender, I think. Lavender. If it's not, Karen will correct me. So we're just layering these up. Hi Lorraine, how are you, darling? Yeah, 7. I am teasing you. And I'm not going to tell you the rest. I'll tell the design team later. But there is something else with it as well. And normally, I'm giving you all a little bit of a sneaky heads up here. Normally, as you know, I only do 1 set of flower dyes every year, because I like you to get the new ones and use them to death. I like you to use them a lot. However, next year there are going to be 4. There are going to be 4 releases, 1 every quarter, of this new collection of flower dyes. It's not just flowers, it's other things as well. Oh, is it Irie? Now, isn't it strange, because I rarely use the lilac, but I love the sky blue, and I also love the Air Force blue. The Air Force blue is one of my go-tos. So I'm just layering this up now, just layering this card up. The next card is one from the Papercraft Society box that sold out on TV as well. And I need to tell you, if you haven't got it, we've got about 12. I can't even show you any pictures yet because I haven't done them. Hi, Elaine. Yeah, they do, Janice, they do. I can't even show you alone because I've not done the packaging yet. I've started it, so I might show you what I've started, because we are changing something. Yeah, absolutely, Lynn, it's on my list. It's on my list. In fact, I think most people are probably done with Christmas cards now, but there is a technique I really want to show you all, but I might do it in a workshop. It's really naughty of me to do that, though. It's really naughty if I do that. I'll think about it. Hi, Hope. Emma, love the verdigris. I thought I had it, but I've just checked on Advent. It's now on the list, bless you. 7 sets, yeah. It's not all. Can I just check? So I'm just on YouTube. Sally Ann Moore, are you my Sazmore? I'm just checking. Quick head to the shop. You're running out of tape. It'd be very funny if I ran out of foam tape. Can you imagine? Panic stations. Right, so I don't know whether you can remember when we did the new crystal dust glitter. Mine's still sitting in this tub because I haven't got a sachet pouch. So this is the new crystal dust glitter, which is different to Crystal Aurora. And when we first released this a couple of weeks ago, before all the internet went balmy, I remember saying to you that this glitter particularly is really good with pinks and lilacs. So I'm just going to show you how pretty this is, look, because this is the one I'm going to use tonight. So rather than my traditional Diamond Dazzle, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change what's on there as well. And we're going to use this one because it's got the little flecks of pink and lilac and purple in there. It will bring out the colour in this coloured image. And it's super, super sparkly. So I'm just going quickly around the edge of my card. And the only time really that I use an iridescent glitter, which is what this is when I've got lilacs or pinks, because it really works well with them. So I've not been at the shop, so I've not been able to... Oh, look at this. Oh. I honestly don't know if we've got any of this left because everybody went mad for it when we released it. So unfortunately, Karen's the one you need to ask again. Because she's been at work all day and now she's working tonight. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Can you see now how that works really, really well with that lavender cardstock? That's beautiful. So I'm going to put the topper on. Oh. Remind you as well, Joanne, I've not started my Christmas cards for family yet, bless you. Right, that's it. So Saz, I know you are now, I'm just checking. We're going to do the announcement soon, so I know you've been itching to tell people, so give me a couple of days and I'll let you. Not yet, not till I've told people. What am I doing? I'm looking for the link for these. Try and save Karen a bit of a job. Cutting dies, stately dies, copy and paste. Now then, I've just popped a link on Facebook. I'm going to pop a link on YouTube. So remember a few weeks ago, I did a really marvellous thing for you all. And I did some of the older stately dies, my big sets, at half price. Now some of them have sold out. Some of them we've still got a little bit of stock left. I've just popped the link on for you. If you go right to the bottom of the page, you'll see that some of my A4 die sets are $17.99 instead of $36.99, $37.99. The Elegant Isla Ovals is one of them. I don't know if we've got any left, but it's worth having a look. It's an absolute bargain because the magnetic sheets cost me over £1 each for the A4s. Oops. Go and treat yourself to some of the big dies while they're on offer. It's only until I remember to take it off or we run out of stock. But it's an absolute bargain. So I'm going to pop this on first. So this literally is sitting in the centre of this A5 card. Well, we could have done it either way, but no, it's going to be a vertical. I love ovals, you know I do. And that looks gorgeous against the plain white background. It looks gorgeous. So I'm just going to go over this Diamond Dazzle with the new Crystal Dust. Remember, Crystal Dust is not the same colour and it's not the same size as Crystal Aurora. It's smaller flecks, smaller flakes, like the new Diamond Dust. And it's super, super pretty. And you can only get it in the sachets at the moment. Oh yes, I knew I was right. That looks well, it's nice to get back to normal. Look at this now. Oops. Look at that now, look. Wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, it is. I've just seen it freeze on YouTube. That's not me, that's YouTube. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so we've got the sentiment already done. I'm not going to put any glitter on the sentiment. I'm going to leave the sentiment as it is. And we're just going to shape it a little bit. Just on the edge of my desk. And then kick up the top. Just so we've got a little bit of a flick at the end. I can actually see it freezing on YouTube. Is it doing the same on Facebook? That's not me though. Yeah, it's not me though, that. I'm looking at my doodah over there. There's no warning signs on it. So let's just stick that on. I might just take a little bit extra off the end. Just so I can get that happy birthday central. So hold that in place. I'm going to need a little bit more off. I took a little bit more off just so I can get it central. That's better. Yeah, so it's definitely not mine that's freezing, so I think it's just where you are. I know it's not mine because I can't show you, but on my iPad, if I say that, I don't know, if I say that this is my screen on my iPad, there's a little circle here that shows me the stream quality, and it's got an exclamation mark in it. And when it's blue, it means that everything's 100% perfect. When there's a dip in the signal, it turns to orange and flashes, and it's still blue. So I know it's not mine. Right, so flowers are going on. There's no foliage going on this card, just a couple of flowers. And then, as you know, we have to have a couple of random gems. Yeah, just like that. So if you just remember, that's not going to bend now because it's not too high. It won't bend if you put it in an envelope. I mean, you know I don't send cards. So just 3 little flowers. The butterflies are not going on because they were the wrong colour. And the 3 little flowers are just going to cover up that end. Just like that. And the last thing we need to do, as you know, is a couple of gems. Now they're the diamond ones. I'm just going to get the others. Diamond. Cornflower. That's the wrong colour. Diamond. Aurora. So we've got the Aurora gems going on because we've got the iridescence from the glitter. So this is just a really quick one, but sometimes it's enough. Well, it always reminds me of Julia with the gems in the corner. I've not done that for a long time, and I really want to show you the project we made on yesterday, but I can't. Maureen, I moved from Kent to Devon. Oh, bless you, darling. I'm jealous, Maureen. Living in one of my favourite parts of the country. Barnstaple is one of my favourite places. And there we have it. That's demo number 1 done. So we've got the new crystal dust glitter, which works perfectly with the shimmer from the lustre powders. The sentiment, if I just wiggle the sentiment, you can see that the flowers on the edge of the sentiment, they're coloured in as well. And then the gems are the Aurora gems, which have that iridescence as well. So really quick, and it's just dead easy to do, but less is more. Less is more. Lavender Meadow. Yeah, Lavender Meadow. I knew that. I knew that. So that's demo number 1. Quick and easy. I might give that away, actually. In fact, I'm going to give the other one away as well that we're making in a minute. So I'll sign these and give them away because it's the first one back. Watching from Plymouth. Crikey, you're near Julia then, Linda. So you are. Yeah, Susan, I've trained you well. Susan on YouTube says, I've got to say I'm obsessed with finishing off with random gems now. Oh, Karen's just said there's not many of the Aurora glitter left. I'm just sorry, I'm just reading back. I hope saying that's not true. You sent me a wonky one. Well, Karen sent it for me. Yeah, absolutely. It's still on the mantle through Thanksgiving. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I did send you one. Oh, yeah, we'll give these two away. Oh, Sarah Jane lives on the south coast in Devon as well. Stop it, you're making me jealous. Right, this next card is really, 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 really easy and quick. So if you remember when I was on with the Papercraft Society box a couple of weeks ago on Create and Craft, this was one of the demos I had prepped that I never got round to doing. Surprise, surprise. And I was mad with myself that we never got to do it. It's a really, really, really quick and easy card to do using the ephemera. And I do know that if you haven't got the Papercraft Society box, which I'm going to quickly show you in a second, we've got about 12 left, and then that is it. I cannot get any more. It's sold out on TV. They were begging me for more stock, and I just haven't got any. That is it. We've got 12 left, or 12 or 13, I think. I was just going to say to you all, I wish I could show you the project that we made on our workshop yesterday. Now, I'm not going to share it on Facebook because it's not fair to the people that paid for the workshop. However, it is on my TikTok. I put it on my TikTok earlier. And yes, I did say TikTok. Just to be clear. Jana lives in Leeds. Are you still jealous? I'm not, darling, but I do actually like Leeds, Jana. I used to go drinking there when I was younger. And if I'm honest with you, I can't remember much of it. But I can tell you, Jana, I had some cracking weekends in Leeds. Oh, and I'm laughing because you've just jogged my memory on a few things that I can't share. But that's just hilarious. Oh, bless you. Right, so here we go. Let's have a quick look at this box. Oh, I've never heard of that, Shaz. Never heard of that place. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, I've been on it for a while, but it's been a stressful few months, as you know. So I literally took a little video of what I've used on my project from yesterday and put it on TikTok. But it's not, I won't put it on Facebook. Apart from for the people that were in the workshop. Right, so Karen, if you're still here, if you've not got demented and left us, Audrey, I love Fife as well. And one of my other favouriteest places, now remember I've been all over the world travelling, but one of my most favourite places in the world is Edinburgh. Yeah, I love Edinburgh. Right, so Karen, I couldn't find this on the website, so I don't know whether we've sold out. So if we've sold out of this, I thought we had 12 or 13 left. If you go on the website and you can't find any, I apologise. It's because I've not checked for a few days. So they may have all gone. Yeah, Bath's gorgeous as well, Elaine. In fact, I used to work in Bath. Not in the Bath, in Bath. Me and Claire Curd, when we worked for Do Crafts, we used to record videos in Bath. That's a blast from the past. Me and Claire and Sheila Halliwell. Oh my word. Those were the days. We were very naughty. We were very naughty. I've only been to Cornwall once, Ilona. I've only been once, and that's when we were staying in Devon. But I do love Devon. I do love Devon. I'm pretty sure Cornwall's just as gorgeous. Right. We're digressing now, aren't we? We're talking about working. Karen, that's hilarious. Karen's just written on Facebook. She's put, "Are your nights out in Leeds on your TikTok?" Can you imagine, Karen? You'd never talk to me again. Oh, that would be hilarious. I'm hoping there's no video evidence whatsoever. Right, anyway, did Karen find the link for the box? If not, I'm going to see if I can find it. Just bear with me a sec. Just bear with me. Oh dear. Videos from my night out and... Oh, it's here. Right. I need to tell you all. Karen just put a bloody open This is the link for this box on Facebook. I know a lot of you have got yours already. If you haven't got one, you need to get yourself one because they are super, super, super limited now. It rained every day. We were there last time, Hope, as well. We all went as a family. Me, my brother, my sister, Karen, as you know. My other brothers. Are you, Wendy? I think I saw something about that on the news a while ago, or might have been on Country File. Sorry, I'm having 6 conversations, everybody. This is why we like our Monday nights. It's nice to catch up with you all again. Right, so let's quickly go through the box. Hope, I don't know whether this is your kind of thing, but hopefully if it is, you got yours when I was on TV. Yeah. So the Papercraft Society box, it's the first one I've done. They are super, super, super limited stock, right? And it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. There are loads of samples already on Facebook that you can copy all our samples from me, my design team, and from the design team from paper. What do you call them? I forgot what you call them. Practical Publishing. So this is all in a bit of a mess because it's the one I was showing you when I was on TV a few weeks ago. Yeah. There should be, Lynn. Somebody's just said, I'm going to check when we've done. Somebody's just asked me if the download link is still working. Do you know if it isn't? Lynn, remind me later or in the morning and I'll check myself because it should stay there permanently and I'll be really annoyed if it isn't. Right, so first things first, as Janice says, you've got this photo of me from when I was 18. Just a couple of years ago. So you get that gorgeous box. Oh, Ilona, put a link on. Ilona, put a link on for your YouTube. Ilona's done some videos of projects she's made that are in the booklet. So you get that gorgeous box. You also get this little wallet. And I love this. The presentation is amazing. We are going to make that card, which will only take 10 minutes, by the way. I'm going to turn this round so I can show you the stamps. I love these stamps so much. So what you've got, which I insisted on, you've got the detail stamp and then you've got a silhouette. You've got the detail stamp only in that one. You've got the detail stamp, the silhouette, detail stamp, silhouette, detail stamp, silhouette, detail stamp, which basically gives you extra stamps from the same set because you can use those as they are with your watercolor techniques, or you can use them as a base for the detail stamp, and they look incredible. I will show you one of my projects in the magazine in a minute. Look at this corner stamp. And I know my design team have done some amazing no Corolla. There won't be another Papercraft Society box until maybe next summer or after that. There is a new box kit coming in February, and you're gonna love that. So you've got all these stamps in here, and the stamps they're absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got all the dies that cut the stamps out. So you've got the corner, you've got the flowers, you've got the butterfly, you've got the foliage. You've also got the happy birthday die in there as well. So a set of dies to go with the stamps. You've then got some pattern, they're calling it papers, but it's actually like a lightweight cardstock. So you've got these gorgeous watercolour effect papers, which is what I'm using today. You've then got some A5 coordinating cardstock, which is, you'd only really use it for your matting and layering, to be fair, but it's there. And this is double-sided. So already the value in just what's in this wallet is already more than what the cost of the box is itself. Because the stamps would be 15 quid, the dies would be 20, 25 maybe, because of the size of them. So just with the stamps and the dies, you're talking a minimum of 30 quid. So that is the little wallet. You've also got the 3 glitter pens. Now these are not just normal glitter pens, you can water these down. So you can water these down and watercolour with them. And you can see, look, we've got green, red and blue. You've got all this lovely little ephemera. I've actually stolen some of this. Because I've got it on my card for tonight, look. So you've got a little packet with ephemera in. You've got some little coloured ribbons. And you've also got this little booklet. So you've got ephemera, ribbons, glitter pens, cardstock, patterned papers, dies and stamps. And then you've got this little booklet here. Now, some of you have already got this. Oh, I'll show you the back cover, look. So this is actually one of my cards that I show you how to do in the inside. So you've got some step-by-step instructions from... Oh, I'm trying not to show you everything. There you go. So you've got step-by-step instructions on how to do that. And these images were all coloured in with my watercolour blending brush pens. So that is the actual stamps and dies that I've just shown you. Aren't they just stunning? Anyway, you need to be quick. If you're going to get one, you need to get it quick. Because they're just not going to last. So let's get this really, really quick demo done. It is a big photo. And you know what's funny, Michelle? That photograph that they've got on that booklet, I don't know where they found it from, because it's not even one of my proper publicity photos. So I don't know where they found it from, but it'll be different on the next one. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's nice to be back. So this is a super, super, super quick card. So this is one of the papers from the kit. This is one of the sheets of cardstock. I wanted to do this demo on TV because I wanted to show you how you can use the ephemera. Because ephemera is not ephemera, not enema. Ephemera is not something you associate with me. However, I really wanted it in this box kit because sometimes when you need to make a really quick card, you need some pretty ephemera, and these are just beautiful. Let me just show you some of this. It's all watercolored as well, which looks really, really pretty. I'll try and show you, look at the detail in this. It's cardstock as well. This is not it does look like refreshers. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Yes, the papers can be downloaded. We're just checking that it's a permanent download. So that's going on just with glue. This is going on foam tape. Really easy card. And that is the point with this Papercraft Society box. If you've got lots of time, you can use the stamps and the dies. And the stamps and dies are going to last you forever. So you can really go to town and really be creative with the stamps and dies. Or if you need to make a quick project, you can use the ephemera. And I love that. I love that we've got choices. And the stamps are divine. Don't miss out on the box. Treat yourself. I can't remember how much they are. They're about 27, I want to say 27, 28.99 or something. Might even be more. I can't remember. So I'm just going to stand up to put this on. So this is just an A5 card. Who knew that I could make 2 A5 cards in one night? Well, actually, that's a lie, because it's bigger than A5. It's a bit bigger than an A5. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. So I thought I had a spare butterfly die cut down here, but it's missing. Bear with me a second. I'm trying to find the butterfly that I know I cut earlier. And if I can't find it, we will manage without. No, I don't know where it is. So I'll just use a plain one. I'll just use a plain one. We did have a lacy butterfly cut somewhere, but I don't know where it's got to. It's flown away because it's miserable and raining. The downloads are permanent, Elaine says, so they should still be there. A5-ish, yeah, so the pink card is A5. I've just made it a little bit bigger, look. So this little bit of twine stuff here I've had for donkey's years. I'm just going to take the edge off and put it on here with a bit of glue. You could do this with lace, or you could do this with a bit of ribbon. You could do it with a piece of craft card embossed with an embossing folder. It's just to give you a slightly different texture. And I'm going to take that just off the edge there. So I wanted to show you that you can use the ephemera and it doesn't have to look like you've just knocked it together. I've got here one of my Sentiment edge dies, which is the To Both of You in the largest size, and you can see I've cut it in my hot pink and white. So the shadow is the white and the top part is the hot pink. This is going to sit on here, but I'm not going to put that on until I know where all my ephemera is going. Burlap, yeah, sort of, Ilona. Sort of. I've had it years. I've got it in brown, green. I've got it in loads of colours. So we come to the ephemera and we'll start to put this together. So this big focal flower is going to be on the top. Now on my, I should have a set of these open. Never mind, I'll open another one. We're going to do a few little dots with the red glitter pen. Just in the centre of the flowers. These glitter pens are fabulous. They're not like cheap kiddie ones. So can you see, look, we've got a precision nib. And they are watercolour. That you can watercolour with them as well, which I think is really marvellous. So you just need to get the pen activated. So when yours are new, oh, that's fabulous. Fabulous. I'm just going to shake it a bit more. There's not enough glitter coming through. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm just going to do some little glittery dots. So I'm just adding a little bit of detail to the ephemera. So although these are cardstock, you can still add extras onto it like glitter. So where the stamens are and the flowers, I'm just adding little glitter accents. Easy peasy. Just do a couple more on here. And I love this nib. It's super, super fine nib. Yeah, that's fab now. So we'll start building this up. I love the colours. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I like the sentiment edges as well. It's one of my favourite things that I've ever done, because you can do such a lot. Well, you know, you can. You've seen how I use them. You can do such a lot with them. Yeah. So I'm going to put the sentiment on next, I think, just so I can get it in the right place. So I'm going to snip off the end, and I'm just going to snip that on an angle. Let's go quite close. Oops. I'm going to leave that end on. And this is going on with glue gel, but I am going to push it into the twine. Well, I like bright colours anyway, you know I do. And I love pink and yellow, pink and orange, yellow and orange. So a little bit of glue gel, just so I can push this into the twine. And then it's not going to move. It's nice to see the ephemera being used, because I know most people would look at the ephemera and just not bother with it, and it's a shame because it's really, really good quality. So we've now got to both of you just sitting on the twine, and it stands out really well. So next is the leaves. So all the leaves, as you expect, are going to be shaped a little bit. And I'm using quite a bit of the ephemera for this card. You could absolutely tone this down and make a smaller card, and you'd probably get 2 from the amount that I'm using on this. But this is me we're talking about. I don't do less is more very well. Tried it, been there, done that. I didn't like it. I'm not putting any glitter on this. None at all. So I've got here my cascading hexagon die from the... do you know what? It's been miserable and rainy all day here. This is a cascading hexagon die from my Textures die stamps. And I'm literally just going to tear that in half. I'm going to have a bit up there and a bit down there. Let's just tear that off. Tear that off. So I'm going to have the big piece at the top. So this is now incorporating products that are mine with the Papercraft Society box, and this is why I love it, because you can do that. You can absolutely take the boring stuff. Oh, I like it both ways. I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to take that just off the edge of the page. And we'll have to glitter that now. And I'm going to do the same on the bottom. So I just want a little bit, trying to get it the right, same direction as the other one. That's it. So what I'm going to do with that, because I've got bits of glitter, bits of glue, I'm not going to waste it. We'll have some Diamond Dazzle on it. It'd be rude to waste that bit of glue. Yeah, it's been miserable and rainy all day here today, which is good for me because it meant I've got quite a bit of work done. So now we're just literally going to build up. We're just going to build up the images with glue gel. So I'm going to put this gorgeous little gorgeous little orchid on first. And we'll have that sticking out the top somewhere. Let's have that up there. And this is where your Pen Flare glue gel really comes into its own. And then we're going to pop the foliage on. Shall I have this on first? I think I might have that on first. And tuck the leaves underneath. I promise you I'll catch up with all the comments tomorrow while I'm sat with a coffee. So all I'm doing with these is just giving them a bit of an angle. I'm leaving this one here because I want it to be my focal image. It's really, really easy peasy to do. It's just having a nice layout. I don't know whether I'll need all the leaves. I might save a couple. Oh, I don't need that. I've got a couple of butterflies in there. And the ephemera. Oops. So only I can find a card that's easy to do and make it take twice as long. That's fabulous. Look how easy that was to do. 3 butterflies. Yeah, we're having 2, I think. It's the colours that I like in this kit. So let's have that. Just covering all the gubbins up. We've got a couple of butterflies that come with the ephemera. And remember, it's not paper, this ephemera, it is actually cardstock. Oops. So you can shape it nicely. Apart from that one that I've just pinned off. I'm not putting any extra glitter on this. You obviously could. You do know what's coming next though, because you know me well enough to know. So we're going to have one coming off there. It won't fit in an envelope. It won't fit in an envelope. Just because it's ephemera doesn't mean it's going to fit in an envelope. Hang on, I'm mixed up with the direction. That's it. I was right first time. And then last but not least is some random gems. Yeah, you've read my mind, Sue. I love the colours of this, and look how easy it was to do. So random gems is what's coming next, if I can find the clear ones. So the clear ones are the ice diamond. So we're going to have a couple of random gems just dotted around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. I've put 6 on. I don't worry about all this odd numbers malarkey. Just put on what you like. Oh, I think that's really rather lovely. Take it from somebody who does lots of faffing about on cards, that is actually really rather beautiful for a quick and easy card. Oh, I've took my glasses off and I shouldn't have done. Look at that lot. And put your teeth in, Phil. So in the box kit, in the magazine, there's actually a project that's similar to this, where I've taken it a little step further, where I've used gesso and splattered the background, etc, etc. But look, how beautiful is that for a quick and easy card? Isn't that fab? I love the colours. We could have done it the other way around as well, so we could have had the yellow on that side, but I quite like the pink. So 2 demos that I would have done on TV, we've actually finished them tonight, which is marvellous for me, because they've been sat in my trolley for about 3 weeks, or whenever it was I was last on TV with these. And there you go. So I'm going to have a drink of my coffee now. Yeah, look. That's the one in the magazine that comes with your Papercraft Society box. So it's pretty similar to what I've done tonight, only I've splattered with gesso, look. And I have glittered around all the edges. You can basically do what you want. As once you've got the products, you can do what you want. And how lovely to see a bit of bright colour on a miserable wet night like this. So 2 demos that I would have got done on TV if I didn't talk so much. And I'm going to give these away. So I'm going to give away the purple one that I did first to somebody on YouTube. So whoever wins on YouTube is going to get a couple of my lustre powders and this card signed. And whoever wins on Facebook is going to get a couple of lustre powders and this card signed. Now, you won't get them quick. So you'll have to wait. You'll have to hang on. But as soon as I'm at the shop, I will take these up and get them posted to you. So let's have a look. Let's do all the gubbins first. Let me get a drink. I'm going to do all this first before I forget. So it's been lovely to be back with you all. I know I saw a couple of you saying that the pictures were freezing, but it was definitely not my Wi-Fi. So it must be a regional thing where you were, because it's definitely not mine, which is a relief to me, I can assure you. So if you haven't yet, please do like and follow my Sentimentally Yours Facebook page. So it's just at Sentimentally Yours on Facebook. My shop is at Honeypot Crafts on Facebook, so give them a like and a follow, s'il vous plaît. My personal page on Facebook is Phill Crafty Martin. And yes, it does say crafty and not drafty. My Instagram is Phill M Martin with 2 L's, remember. Phill M Martin. Everything that follows now is Phill M Martin. So Instagram, Phill M Martin. TikTok, when I remember to do it, is Phill M Martin. Twitter, although I know it's called X now, but there isn't a new logo for X, so we've got the Twitter one. Surprise, surprise, it's Phill M Martin. And my YouTube, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. That little demo that I was talking about earlier, I'm going to probably do it as a little product focus video with the watercolour blending brush pens, and you're going to absolutely love it. I'm not going to do it this week because we've got banging going on with the bathroom, so I will probably do it next week and upload it to Facebook as soon as they're finished in my bathroom. And then, as ever, all the products are available on our website here at honeypotcrafts.co.uk. If you are watching from abroad, you can message Karen on the Honeypot Crafts or Sentimentally Yours Facebook page and just tell her what you're after and she'll get you sorted. So, let's choose our winners. It's just gone 8:30 and my back's killing me. That's because I was sat for 4 hours yesterday as well. So, if your name is chosen, just in case you've forgotten, I need you to send me a private message on the Sentimentally Yours Facebook page with your name, address, and a reminder of what you've won. So YouTube, it will be the lilac card and a couple of lustre powders. Remember, it's going to be a week or so before you get them because I'm not at the shop for a while. So good luck everybody on YouTube. I'm choosing yours first randomly from all the lovely comments. I will try and read them all back at some point tomorrow so you don't all get... so you don't think I'm ignoring you. So good luck, everybody. I don't think I can let my sister win because that would just be wrong. Here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking ages because I'm pausing in between. So that I'm reading your comments. So the winner, my mouse has stopped on Gwen Hopkinson. So Gwen, you are the winner from YouTube. So congratulations, send me a message with your name, address, and a reminder of what you've won. And we'll get these posted to you as soon as I get these to the shop and signed. So thanks everybody. We will be back next week as well. We're back to normal now. So over to Facebook. Good luck everybody. Oh crikey, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of your comments. So here we go, right to the top, and I'm scrolling around. No splatters, Sue. So I'm just scrolling, scrolling, and scrolling. And the winner on Facebook is Jean Harrison. So congratulations, Jean. Well done. You've won this lovely little summary card. I'll get them signed and get them posted off to you as soon as I'm at the shop next week. So send me a message with you. I'm sure we've got it, but send us a message with your name and address. You've won the bright card and 2 of the lustre powders, so we'll get them shipped off to you as soon as possible. So thank you everybody, it's been lovely to catch up with you all. I'm glad we are back, and I'm glad that my internet's working, even if some of you did have some freezing. It's not me, I don't think it is anyway. No, can't be because I've still got a blue circle. I've got a lovely blue ring, which means it wasn't me. So thanks everybody, I will catch up with you. Oh, I forgot to do it. Oh, I've lost the thing. If you haven't yet joined our Facebook group, please do search for Crafting with Phill Martin and Sentimentally Yours on Facebook and ask to join my group. You do have to accept my rules before I let you in. And then I will catch up with you on social media. So thanks everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you on Monday